Hey, what's up everyone? VRage here, and welcome to the first ever top 10 on the channel. So for a long time I've been saying I would do a top 10, and now here you have it, my top 10 favorite water type Pokemon. So if you guys are hyped for this top 10, make sure to leave a like down below as always to show the support to the channel. And with that being said, let's get started. So coming in at number 10 is none other than Vaporeon. So I love Vaporeon for multiple reasons. First of all, it's known as the Bubble Jet Pokemon, and I remember from the anime when Vaporeon was used in battle near like a pond or a pool of water, it basically just dissolved into the water and became one with the water and like moved super fast around the battlefield. And I just remember that distinctively, and I really enjoyed that about the Pokemon in the anime, and that kind of what drew me towards this Pokemon. But of course in the gameplay itself, in the games, both competitive and non-competitive, I love its stats. High HP, high special attack, and high special defense with a base stat of 525. I really like this Pokemon overall. I enjoy it when I use it in competitive play, and I enjoy when I use it in regular LPs. So overall, I just enjoy using Vaporeon because it is an OG water type from Gen 1, and I'm a huge Gen 1 fan. So I have to go with Vaporeon as number 10 because its design also captivates me. I just love the design of Vaporeon. Really elegant. Really nice, really sleek design, and overall, the Pokemon with its stats, its species, what it did in the anime with dissolving into the water, and its look, perfect combination, coming in at number 10, Vaporeon. Alright, so at number 9, I'm going to put Feraligatr into the list, because Feraligatr is another Pokemon that I truly enjoyed using when I was younger. If you guys don't know, Pokemon Gold was my first ever game I ever got, in terms of Pokemon that is, and I actually did choose Cyndaquil back then, but as I got Heart Gold and played more of the game, I do choose Feraligatr because I love this Pokemon. I love its move pool, I love its design, and I love its stats. This thing can be used as a powerful attacker and sweeper in terms of its D-Dance that it can learn and just sweep Pokemon in the right situation, of course, in competitive play, but also throughout the Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver LPs. I love using this Pokemon because of its high attack and actually very high defense and neutral all throughout with a base stat of 530. I love its overall look. The typing, of course, is just pure water because this is a water type top 10, but you know, there's going to be some Pokemon that have multiple typings, not just only water. This is actually going to be like water and something else are actually in this mix of the list, so just wanted you guys to let you know. And also his ability Sheer Force is pretty awesome that it gets that. Of course it is the big draw Pokemon, so I expect nonetheless this powerful attacker with decent defense and HP. So that's why Feraligatr is coming in at number 9. So coming up next on the list at number 8 is Slowking, the Water Psychic's Royal Pokemon, as its species is. I love this Pokemon for multiple reasons. In the movie 2000, I believe, I remember it talking and like being like a kind of like the level-headed thinker throughout the whole debacle that was going on throughout the movie. So I really enjoyed the role that Slowking played. Of course, Slowking's Dex entries are interesting. The fact that it's the poison from Shelter went into its head and activated these cells or whatever and made it more smarter, more intelligent than its counterpart Slowbro. And this Pokemon stat-wise is not bad. Of course, it is 490 base stat with a horrible speed, but it makes up for that in its high HP, special attack, special defense, and moderate attack and defense. So this Pokemon can be played if you play this Pokemon competitive, you can actually do it with Regenerator as its ability, which is very nice. And it can be a wall. You can use it as a special attacker as well. And the reason I put this Pokemon at number 8 is because of its typing, because of its design, and because of its, overall, I love the Dex entry for this. I love the Dex entry for this because of the fact that, the Shelter injected its poison into its head, making it a little smarter than Slowbro. Well, I should say a lot smarter. But that's why I put this Pokemon at number 8. Alright, so number 7, there's actually 2 Pokemon, and you'll soon see why. Number 7 is going to be Blastoise, and of course, Mega Blastoise, because, they're they're in the same line, and I both like them equally. So you guys might think that, oh, why are you putting Blastoise so like low on the list? It's number 7. Well, the thing is, I never really use Blastoise. If you know anything about my channel or what my favorite Pokemon is, they're the Dragon type, and my favorite Pokemon is going to be Charizard and its evolutionary line, including Mega Charizard X. And actually like Y too, but when I was younger, I always went with Charmander as my starter. If I did choose a second Pokemon to be my starter, I did choose Blastoise, and then like very rarely, like once I think I chose poor old Bulbasaur, but I like Bulbasaur. But Blastoise and Mega Blastoise at number 7, you know, it's an OG Pokemon, just like Vaporeon. It's like one of the first 3 starters ever, so I have to show some love in terms of that. I do like this Pokemon, especially when its Mega Evolution gets the ability Mega Launcher, boost those cannon type moves like Hydro Pump and such. And its stats are actually really nice. When you look at Blastoise, base 530 with a high defense and a high special defense, so pretty bulky Pokemon with moderate attack, HP, and speed, and special attack. But when you go Mega, it gets a boost in attack, defense, special attack, special defense, and its base stat goes to 630, so that is insane. So this is the Shellfish Pokemon, no pun intended, but I love this Pokemon in design, of course, but the reason it's number 7 is because the later Pokemon I felt more of a connection with. The ones you'll see at like the top 3, it's just, I don't know. I just felt more gravitated towards them in terms of when I would choose to use them in an LP or even in competitive play. Alright, so number 6 is going to be the Gen 3 Pokemon, Milotic. So Milotic, I love all these Pokemon. I'm gonna say I love their design because, you know, if you're gonna do a top 10, you're gonna choose them because they look badass in your opinion, or for what they can do. This Pokemon not only is an elegant looking Pokemon, the species is a tender Pokemon, it has a pretty interesting distribution of stats with its special attack and its hiving special defense. People do run Milotic in competitive play, so I never really used Milotic much, but I remember the reason I'm putting this on the list is because I could never get one in Emerald when I went to play through Emerald. I remember I always tried to catch a Feebas. I heard the rumors, oh, you gotta go to this tile, or it's like randomized to this tile of water when you fish or whatever you have it. But I remember never being able to catch a Feebas, and that just upset me, and I never got a Milotic till like later on, learning the 3DS, DS games. So, you know, just because of that, just because I could never get it, makes me want to put it on this list because I wanted it even more. So that's mainly the main reason why Milotic is coming in at number 6 on the list. Alright, so number 5, I was about to say 7, number 5 is going to be the Water Steel type Empoleon from Gen 4. Now, the main reason I chose this Pokemon is because of its awesome typing and awesome look. Very Emperor-ish style, of course, because it is the Emperor Pokemon, but that typing is very unique, Water and Steel. I can't really think of any other Water and Steel types off the top of my head right now. If you guys can think of some, just leave them in the comments below. That'd be appreciated. But I mainly put this Pokemon because especially over Blastoise, because of the unique typing with the Water Steel typing. I love Pokemon that have a unique, thing about them. This Pokemon has a unique design, and it has a really unique typing, especially for 4th gen. It was like Water Steel, wow. And then you got Infernape, which is Fire Fighting, and you got Torterra, which is Ground and Grass. So having a Water Steel type, first of its kind, I believe, at that time, and I think maybe until now, but I may be wrong about that, was pretty sweet. Of course, this Pokemon's base stats are 530 with a really bad speed, but good special attack and special defense, so you could play it in competitive. I think this thing gets defogged, so I'm not 100% sure. But the main reason I'm putting this Pokemon at number 5 over Blastoise and all the other Pokemon is because of its unique typing. Yes, Slowking was not poison, Psychic and Water, but I think Water and Steel is a cooler combination. That's just me, though. So that's why Empoleon is number 5. So number 4 is going to be a Pokemon that, if you've seen my Emerald LP, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, I think, I nicknamed it Neptune, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Neptune, aka Kingdra, the Water Dragon type. So another unique typing during Generation 2, and to this day I think this is the only Water Dragon we have, unless I'm mistaken. I'm probably missing another one, but if I'm not, whatever, regardless. Kingdra, what can I say about this Pokemon? I'm heavily biased towards it because I love Dragon types, so that's why it's number 4, for one. Of course, its species is the Dragon Pokemon, so, oh no, really? I did not know that. So there you have it about that. It's a dragon species Pokemon. The Water Dragon is a unique combination for sure. Of course, it neutralizes moves that are grass and electric typing, but still, it's a unique typing, and that's why I'm putting it on the list. Of course, its look is amazing as usual, and it has really generally, its attack, defense, special attack, and special defense are all base 95, so that's pretty sweet. You can run this Pokemon in multiple ways if you wish to, which people do as they wish, depending on their team build and competitive play. And this thing gets Swift Swim, which is very nice, so you can have a Rain team, boost its 85 base speed to even higher, and you get a pretty nice Pokemon. Even if you give it the ability Sniper, increase crits. You can put like I forgot the scope lens. I think that increases the crit ratio or something like that. Put that on it, and just do massive damage when you get crits. So that'd be pretty fun. So basically, the reason Kingdra is number 4: the typing, the abilities, and of course the look. And of course, I'm biased towards Dragon types, so that's another thing. But yeah, there you have it. Kingdra coming in at number 4. All right, so next up. And now I was hesitant to put this Pokemon on the list because it is a legendary Pokemon, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to put legendaries or if I didn't want to, so I was just like, do I do it? Do I not do it? Do I do it? Do I not do it? And in the end, I was like, alright, screw it. I'm going to put it on the team list, top 10 team list. Man, that alliteration. The top 10 team list coming in at number 3 is Suicune. So, Suicune, in the anime, this thing, I was captivated by this thing, what it can do. Its ability to purify even the filthiest of waters, its elegance when like running through like the wind and water. It was really cool. It's like, I love Raikou and Entei a lot, but I don't know, something about Suicune just is awesome. Its ability to get water absorb is pretty awesome as well, and this thing's used in competitive play, as we know, with its high HP, defense, and special defense stats. So this thing is pretty bulky with a base 580 stat. And with that water absorb, you get immunity to water, so that's pretty awesome. And the lore behind this Pokemon is pretty interesting. I love the lore of legendary Pokemon, but this one in particular, due to the fact that it like, there's theories and stuff, but like what it can do in terms of like in the anime, what it did in the Dex entry, what it says in the Dex entries, that is, about it being able to purify even the filthiest of waters. I think that's pretty awesome, and that lands this Pokemon at number 3 on the list for me, without a doubt. Alright, so now we're into the top. That was the 3rd Pokemon, so I should have said this earlier, but yeah, we're in the top 3s. But number 2 is going to be Lapras, another Gen 1 Pokemon. So, Lapras with the awesome typing of water and ice. I don't know what else I could say about this thing. Like, it had a huge impact on me in terms of me liking it because of the anime when Ash had it in the Orange Islands, and I really like fell in love with the Pokemon and its design. And like the fact that I can understand human speech, and not only that, it gets awesome abilities such as Shell Armor, Water Absorb, which gives it the water immunity, and Hydration, which is pretty sweet as well. And this Pokemon is actually packing some decent power with a 535 base stat, with a high HP, pretty dismal, speed, base 60, but the high HP, you can run the decently high special defense. This could be a bulky Pokemon that you can do massive damage with, in the right situation, of course. But that can be said about every competitive team. It just depends on what your core is and how you build around it. But overall, Lapras, as just like a regular Pokemon, I definitely would use Lapras if I catch it in LP. Like in Sun and Moon, if you can get Lapras, I'm going to use it. Even though I did say in my Sun and Moon My Team video, which I'll link in the description for you guys, I did say that I would use only Sun and Moon Pokemon, but eventually, I'll switch them out here and there just to see how these Pokemon look in the game and, like, just how they are. So I'm super excited for that. Yeah, Lapras, Water Ice, the Transport Pokemon, coming in at number 2. And the final Pokemon on the list, coming in at number 1, is going to be the Pokemon I chose as my starter in X and Y, because I fell in love with it as soon as I saw it, Greninja. The unique typing of, actually no, it's not unique, Water Dark has been typing before, but it's sweet because it was a starter. Now this thing, it's a ninja. I love Naruto. It's a water type. Water types are cool. Its tongue's its scarf. That's even amazing. What else can I say about the design? It looks amazing. It looks cool. It's even in Smash Bros, so it's gonna be cool, man. I love using this thing in Smash Bros as well. But the typing's nice. The design, of course, I talked about it. But not only that, this thing's like Ubers with Protean, so it's kind of insane. Like it's pretty OP. The fact that every single move it uses, it turns into that type to give it the bonus in the same type attack. With the high speed, base 122, and special attack is at 103 with a 95 base attack. This thing you can run mixed, you can run attack, special attack, even if you want to run mixed you can. With that high speed, you're going to outspeed a lot of Pokemon in competitive play. No wonder this thing's banned when you use Protean. So, well, banned Ubers basically. But yeah, you know what I mean. This thing, a lot of people hate Greninja because it's overpowered. I feel a lot of people like it because it's overpowered. I like it for what it is in the anime and for what it is in terms of design and like how unique they went pretty unique with this design, in my opinion. For me, it's a lot about the aesthetic as well as what they can do, but also like it's like a first impression. Like when you see a Pokemon, you're not gonna like understand all of its stats right away or understand its move pool and everything about it right away or abilities. You're gonna understand it by what it looks like and what you think it could do. I saw this thing instantly and I fell in love with it. That was my judgment on it, and without a doubt, yeah, I love this Pokemon a lot. I think it's an amazing typing. That we did see before, but then we were introduced to Ash Greninja, which has some controversy behind it in terms of, oh, is it good or not? Do people like it or not? We don't really know much about this thing besides it being what we used with this Battle Bond ability in the Sun and Moon demos. We do know that it has, I think, better speed and better attack, and I think it's due to that the Water Shuriken move does more damage because it's like the ace move of Greninja. But yeah, that's basically why I chose Greninja as number 1. For all those reasons, plus more. If I kept talking, I'd probably not stop for another like 3, 4, 5 minutes. So I'm just going to end it right there. So if you guys enjoyed this list, make sure to leave a like down below. And of course, share this video with anyone you know that loves Water-type Pokemon or Pokemon in general. And also, let me know what 10 Pokemon are your favorite. Do you agree with this list? Do you disagree? Who else would you put? Would you swap any Pokemon out for other Pokemon? Let me know in the comment below. I would love to hear what you guys think about this list and what your favorite Water-type Pokemon are. So, with that being said, have a great day. Remember to keep it classy, and I'll see you guys next time.